Elon Musk unveiled the Tesla Cybertruck a few years ago, and it looked like something out of a sci-fi movie. With its sharp angles, stainless steel body, and promises of being tough as nails, it grabbed everyone's attention. People called it a game changer, a truck that could tow heavy loads, go off-road, and even stop bullets. Musk said it was built to be the ultimate survival vehicle. But now, in 2025, the Cybertruck is under fire, literally and figuratively. Reports of crashes, explosions, and safety concerns are piling up. The big question is, could this futuristic truck actually be dangerous? Could it even kill you? Let's start with the incidents that have people talking. Back in December 2024, a Cybertruck crashed in Piedmont, California. 3 young people died when the truck slammed into a tree and burst into flames. The driver was speeding and had been drinking, but what shocked everyone was what happened next. A friend following in another car tried to save them. He rushed to the burning wreck, but the Cybertruck's doors wouldn't open. He smashed a window with a branch and pulled one person out, but the other 3 were trapped inside as the fire grew. They didn't make it. Investigators are still digging into why the doors wouldn't budge. Was it the crash damage? A power failure in the electric locks? No one knows for sure yet, but it's a scary thought, being stuck in a burning car with no way out. Then, just a month later, on New Year's Day 2025, another Cybertruck made headlines. This time, it exploded outside the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas. The driver, a soldier named Matthew Livelsberger, had packed the truck bed with fireworks and fuel canisters. He shot himself in the head right before the blast. 7 people nearby got hurt, but the truck's design actually limited the damage. The explosion shot upward instead of outward, leaving the hotel's glass doors intact. Elon Musk jumped on X to say it wasn't the Cybertruck's fault. It was the fireworks, not the battery. Still, the image of a flaming Cybertruck parked at a fancy hotel spooked a lot of people. Was this a one-off crazy act, or a sign of something worse? A few months later, in March 2025, 4 Cybertrucks caught fire in a Tesla storage lot in Seattle. It happened late at night, and firefighters put it out before it spread. No one was hurt, but the cause is still a mystery. Some think it was arson. Tesla's been a target lately because of Musk's role in Donald Trump's government cuts. Others wonder if the truck's batteries sparked the blaze. Lithium-ion batteries can be tricky. If they're damaged, they might overheat and catch fire. Tesla says their batteries are safe, but these incidents keep popping up, and it's making people nervous. So what's the deal with the Cybertruck? Is it really a death trap? Let's break it down. First, there's the design. The Cybertruck is heavy, over 6,000 pounds, and built like a tank with that stainless steel exoskeleton. Musk bragged it could take a beating, even showing a video of it getting hit with a sledgehammer. But that toughness might be a problem on the road. In a crash, a lighter car hitting the Cybertruck could get crushed. The truck's sharp edges and stiff frame don't crumple like normal cars, which are designed to absorb impact. Some experts say this could make accidents deadlier for everyone else. In places like the UK and Europe, they've banned the Cybertruck because it doesn't meet pedestrian safety rules. They're worried those hard, pointy edges could seriously hurt someone walking or biking. Then there's the speed. The top model, called the Cyberbeast, can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds. That's sports car territory, not truck territory. Pair that with the weight, and you've got a machine that's hard to stop fast. In the Piedmont crash, speed was a big factor. The driver lost control, and the truck didn't slow down enough before hitting the tree. Could better brakes or safety tech have saved them? Maybe. Tesla is working on a recall right now, March 2025, for all 46,000 Cybertrucks because of a loose panel that might fly off and cause a crash. It's not the first recall either. People are starting to wonder if this truck was rushed out too soon. Now, let's talk about those doors. The Cybertruck doesn't have regular handles. You push a button, and the doors pop open with electric power. Sounds cool, right? But if the battery dies or the system fries in a crash, you're stuck. In the Piedmont case, the rescuer said the doors wouldn't move, even from the outside. Tesla's manual says there's an emergency cord inside, but you'd have to rip off a panel to find it. In a fire, with smoke and panic, good luck with that. Car experts have warned about this for years. Electric locks can fail when you need them most. Tesla says they're looking into it, but for now, it's a red flag. The batteries, another worry. Electric cars run on lithium-ion packs, and if they get damaged, they can burn hot and fast. In the Piedmont crash, the fire chief said it didn't look like the main battery caused the blaze. It was more like a regular car fire. But in other Tesla crashes, batteries have been blamed for intense flames that are hard to put out. Firefighters need special training and tons of water to handle them. The Las Vegas explosion wasn't the battery's fault, but it still fuels the fear. What if something goes wrong with all that power under the hood? Okay, so we've got crashes, fires, and stuck doors. But is the Cybertruck really more dangerous than other cars? Let's compare it to something famous, the Ford Pinto. Back in the 1970s, the Pinto got a bad rap because its gas tank could rupture in rear-end crashes and catch fire. About 27 people died in Pinto fires over 10 years, with over 3 million sold. That's less than one death per 100,000 cars. The Cybertruck's only been out since late 2023, and Tesla's sold maybe 34,000 by now. With 5 deaths in 3 fire incidents so far, that's about 14 deaths per 100,000. Sounds worse, right? But the numbers are tricky. The Pinto had a decade of data. The Cybertruck's still new. Plus, the Las Vegas case was a suicide bombing, not a design flaw. Still, the early stats don't look great. What about crashes? The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration hasn't tested the Cybertruck yet. Neither has the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. That's weird for a car this big and bold. Tesla says it's super safe, pointing to features like autopilot and tough glass. But without official crash tests, we're flying blind. Some folks on X say it's banned in Europe because it's a rolling safety hazard. Others call it a stainless steel toaster with bad brakes and handling. Leaked Tesla reports from a couple years back mentioned issues like that, but Musk says they've fixed them. Hard to know who's right without the data. Let's not forget the human side. In Piedmont, those 3 kids were just home from college, celebrating Thanksgiving. The survivor, pulled from the wreck, was in critical condition for days. In Las Vegas, the driver was a decorated soldier with PTSD, leaving behind a wife and baby. These aren't just numbers. They're real people. And every time a Cybertruck burns or crashes, it hits the news hard because it's Tesla. Musk's a lightning rod. People love him or hate him. His tie to Trump's administration has made Tesla a target too. Protesters have hit dealerships, and some think the Seattle fire was payback. It's a messy mix of tech, politics, and emotion. So, will the Cybertruck kill you? Probably not if you're careful. Most cars can be dangerous if you speed, drink, or pack them with explosives. The Cybertruck's got unique risks: weight, speed, funky doors, and that battery. But it's not blowing up left and right. Over 46,000 are on the road, and these big incidents are still rare. Tesla's tweaking things with recalls and updates. Musk keeps saying it's the safest truck ever, and he's got fans who'd buy it no matter what. On the flip side, critics say it's a half-baked idea that should stayed in the lab. Countries banning it aren't wrong to worry about pedestrians. It's a beast. Here's the thing, we don't have all the answers yet. The California Highway Patrol's still investigating Piedmont. The Seattle fire's a question mark. Tesla's tight-lipped, and regulators are slow. If you're thinking about buying a Cybertruck, maybe wait. See if they sort out the doors and panels. Check the crash tests when they finally happen. Right now it's a gamble, cool as hell but with some dark clouds. For every story of it towing a tractor or shrugging off a hailstorm, there's one of flames and tragedy. That's the Cybertruck in 2025, a wild ride for better or worse. Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the Vault of Epic Facts channel.